just
Plus,
as
then we get to
special.
eat cheesecake.
We can make a video about
Yeah.
it. A live stream on Insta.
On the gram. We do it for the gram, fam.
Okay. Derek, do you have anything you'd like to talk about today?
Jesus Christ. Other than the Sonic movie?
Let's get into the Sonic movie right now.
Sure.
We'll talk about the Sonic movie, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll come back and do the creepy video that Brandon was talking
Oh
about.
boy,
It's not that
alright.
creepy.
Now you want this to be spoiler free.
Yeah, let's try to keep the spoilers to a minimum.
Alright, so I will say, like, the start of the movie, I got a little sentimental. And I haven't even been into Sonic that long, but they did this whole, like, opening that was like a little Sega tribute thing.
Sega.
That happens.
No
They
shit.
do it.
Awesome.
It's more like a chorus. They're like Sega, but I was like, oh, and it's playing the little. And I was like, I've been waiting for this movie, man. I just recently got into Sonic, but I got I streamed 52 hours of Sonic on Twitch. I got into it. Pacing was good. I really liked the opening. Like, it doesn't just throw the Sonic in the real world thing.
Dude, do you see like Sonic's world like in the
Yes.
beginning
Oh,
of the
that's
movie?
cool. I didn't expect to
Origin
see
and
that.
a reason he's on Earth.
Okay.
Blah blah blah. And I thought it was actually pretty good. There's a good little cameo of why he had to run off.
Yeah, is it like Sonic X?
I have not watched Sonic X.
I assumed
I've
it
only
was.
seen like episodes and clips.
Okay.
Why is he on Earth in Sonic X?
I assumed that you knew because you're autistic.
Do you not know?
No, I actually
I mean,
don't.
okay, Kettle, but
I
and
don't
then
get it, but I laugh.
so and then Sonic's been alone this whole time. And over the course of the movie, he makes some friends and interacts with people, and he starts turning into that more cocky Sonic we know at the end.
Okay.
So at the beginning, he's all real friendly, and I'm like, yeah, it's cool, but that's not Sonic. And at the end, I was like, oh, he's turning into Sonic now.
Okay, so
There's a character.
do we know anything about Sonic's world? Does he have his friends, or is he just some random
He
ass?
does not know anyone at
Okay.
this moment. He had someone that found him and was protecting him, but they're no longer around.
Okay.
They're like, hey, I can't do this. You need to take these rings, which are portals. We've seen that in the trailer.
Okay.
Here's a place. If you get discovered here, go to the next place. Just keep going to other places in the universe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like jumping to different planets.
All right. And
Rick and Morty action.
A little bit, yeah.
did the redesign save the movie?
It would have been.
See, that's a tough thing to ask me because I did not outright hate the first one. I was like, it's ugly, but it's not terrible. It's not going to ruin the movie for me.
It may
He
have
looks
even-
really good.
It may have even been better, in execution, a whole movie like that.
Right, maybe. Which, without seeing it, we wouldn't know. But Sonic looks really good. There were never any moments where I looked at him and thought, that doesn't look right.
Yeah, they made the design a lot more like classic Sonic, which is a more cartoon style,
Yeah.
which is against kind of what they were trying to do, by making him realistic.
Right.
So was there any moment where it felt too cartoony for the real world, or do you think they did a really good job balancing that all out?
I think they balanced it really good.
Okay.
I went into this looking for things because of the stigma it had, and I don't usually do that.
Yeah.
I'm usually happy with most things. Just yeah, it's a good time. But I went into this, I'm like, okay, how are they going to piss me off? And no, it was really good. They even, because when he does the spin dash,
Mhm.
I was like, they're just going to make, a straight blue ball of light or something. They actually, animated, how he curls up and, how that looks and everything, and, it looks good.
Did it go?
It does the...
Oh,
yeah, it does
dude.
do the noise.
Okay.
Yeah, and the rings, there's some parts where, he drops rings and they do that.
How was Jim Carrey?
Oh my fucking god, he's the best part about the movie.
Really?
He was really good. It was probably as good as he was in The Mask.
Wow.
Yeah. He totally, killed it. And the thing is, Robotnik is also evolving throughout the movie. Because he starts it just he's, really fucking weird, but he's kind of still just a dude
Right.
who thinks he's smarter than everyone else, and that's pretty much his character. But he kind of starts getting a little kooky.
Starts losing his mind a
Yeah,
little
because
bit
he's
there.
never lost to
Yeah.
anything or anyone
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
So each time Sonic gets away, he's kind of just fuck, dude, I'm getting obsessed now. And there's a part at the end where, as he's speaking, his voice kind of keeps changing back and forth, where he sounds like video game Eggman, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
he'd be like saying something, and then like he'd crack like some weird fucking joke in like a deeper voice, and it sounded like video game Eggman, and I was like, oh,
Interesting.
dude, it's happening. That being said, I kind of did just reveal they set it up for a sequel.
Okay.
There's like a mid-credit scene. You know the thing in movies where like the credits start, but it's like an animated part.
Yeah,
and
it's
they'll
like
switch to
a
just
stylized.
Yeah. So they do the stylized part, and then there's like another scene that like even more sets it up for a sequel. Someone shows up. Dab,
Ooh.
dab. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Someone shows up.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
The
Oh,
pacing was
yeah.
good. And the thing I was really worried about was
It's got a little gun.
He just starts capping fools.
but those kind of movies, it's always like, okay, how bad is it going to be with the human interacting with
Right.
Sonic? Because number one, it's either just not going to look right, or like it's cringy. Because hey, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. All right, like, but the friendship between the main character and Sonic, you know, the human main character, felt really natural and good. Like, it was just. I was looking for shit for them to fuck up, and I didn't find it.
That's a part of the movie I think probably would be integral to, like, getting people that aren't necessarily, like, super into Sonic, like, it would resonate with them emotionally rather than, like,
Right.
nostalgically.
It's like the whole thing with Godzilla King of the Monsters. It got shit on for too much monster fighting and not enough human scenes. Which, like, people that are into Godzilla already are like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's all
Right,
I want. But people who are seeing, like, a Godzilla movie for the first time, like, that human connection does something to, like,
Yeah.
make people link with the movie more. So that is important.
Definitely.
Would you say that this is a movie for Sonic fans, or just a movie that anybody can enjoy?
I think anyone would like it.
Okay, so you think they did like a good job, like balancing like fan service and just like an overarching like movie that'll stretch out to.
Yeah, they gotta get a whole
A big
generation
audience.
of kids into Sonic because
Yes.
they messed up with the game so bad.
I do, and I think it's probably the best video game movie we've gotten
Of all time?
of all time.
Do you
Which
think?
currently I said was Detective Pikachu?
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
you know
better
what?
than Detective Pikachu.
Well, that's better than the one I had in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had Mortal Kombat.
Are the Mortal Kombat movies good, or are we just stupid?
They're good. They're stupid movies about a stupid game, so at least they did what they were supposed to do.
But on like a 10-point scale, I would give Sonic an 8.
Okay.
It's good, but it's just also like wholesome fun. It doesn't get too deep about anything. It doesn't it doesn't do any deep dives into like Sonic or anything where that might have alienated some people, but people like you or me would have been like, oh yeah, like it's just very like base level, like we're starting a series.
Do you think we're gonna get a Sonic cinematic universe?
No.
I think it's possible.
Well, you know what? And it's weird because that
Knuckles movie.
that opening thing said
Oh boy.
a Sega original movie. Like,
This is gonna be a Sega cinematic universe.
That would be cool.
well, that has implications to me. Like, Sega intends to do more movies. Like, what if we made one movie
House of the
ever,
Dead
and we were like a Strange Justice like film? Would
I
you put
would.
that on your only movie ever? Like, it just seems weird.
Yeah, I can see that.
Um,
What was the film studio that like worked on this? Like, obviously, like Sega was part of it, but like it has to be like a big like film studio. Was it Paramount or
yes, it was
Paramount?
Paramount.
Okay.
Yeah, because you know the whole Paramount Mountain where like the stars fly.
Yeah.
It was the rings.
Oh, that's cool.
I remember that now. Yeah, the rings fly in and then like go over the mountain.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, possibly looking forward to a partnership between Paramount and Sega. We'll get
Yeah.
I don't know, what's another cool Sega property? I'm not
Jet
understanding.
Set Radio.
Jet Set Radio,
House of the Dead.
House of the Dead, super
Persona,
epic,
Technically.
Persona would be dope as a movie.
right? Well, I mean, there are Persona movies.
But
Do you think
they're
they could pull off a live action Persona movie?
No.
I mean, they tried to do Dragon Ball, so
Yeah.
they might try to do something like Persona. That's never stopped them before. There's been a fucking Tetris movie in production for like 8 years.
Are you serious?
I am absolutely serious. They made fucking Battleship.
Battleship.
So the question isn't can they pull it off, it's will they try. Probably yeah if it gets popular enough.
Who
the way
paid for that
Persona's
movie?
heading.
It was like playing Battleship with their fucking like kids, and they were like,
some
"Oh,
boomer.
I'm really into this."
Some boomer.
yeah.
They're like, you know what? Kids need to learn about the good old games before these Vidyas. But yeah, I really like the Sonic movie. You should go check it out. The thing that really made me mad was, like, people bitched and bitched about the design. They spent all this manpower redoing all that, and then people are like, I'm still gonna pirate it. And I'm like, dude.
That's shitty. Especially because, like, how rare is it that somebody, before they take a hit? Because usually they, like, for example, EA made all those changes to Battlefront 2. That was after they had already lost money. The Sonic movie, they fixed the shit as soon as the fans were like, this looks ugly. So, I mean, like, they really...
Oh, you know, that's another point. It feels like it has heart to it. It feels like they cared.
Yeah.
Like, they looked into Sonic enough to, like, make sure they didn't do anything. It was just, like, way out of... Other than the ring thing.
Yeah.
That's obviously not... But, like, how else would you incorporate them into the movie at all?
Right.
So I think that's okay.
So the rings are like the portals.
Yes.
Okay.
Sonic thinks of where he wants to go.
Are the words Chaos Emerald ever mentioned?
No. But keep in mind they're not in Sonic's world, so where would the Chaos Emeralds be?
Up his butt.
I assume they'd be just like scattered throughout all the worlds.
That could be a thing.
There
are like other worlds. It's not just Sonic's world and Earth. It's because, like I said, it's like planet hopping.
Are we like in the same? Are we in the same universe or?
Yeah, because at the beginning when they tell him to go to Earth, she's like, "This is on the other side of the universe. They won't find you here."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're not like dimension hopping here.
It just seems like it's. Think about galaxies and how big the galaxy is. It's just like Sonic World's way fucking somewhere over there.
That's crazy.
Wow. We can have all kinds of aliens in this universe.
Mm-hmm.
That's where all of the Sega properties come from different worlds, and Sonic uses his rings and he brings them all together and they fight.
And then they race.
They race cars.
Starring Banjo-Kazooie on the Xbox version. That happened. Is the thing.
Alright, boys. That was good. Do you think the movie would have been worse without the redesign?
You think they just...
Yeah, but I think that's a trivial thing. Like, it looks good, but the other one didn't bother me, so...
Okay,
Probably wouldn't have affected the movie very much, but I haven't seen it.
What did you Brandon, what did you think of the original design?
I thought it looked fucking silly.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I was not a huge fan of it.
I think the new one looks great, though.
Yeah, it looked really good. I'm proud of them for...
So in Sonic's world, this is getting into spoiler territory a little bit, but, so, like...
Do we get to see Rouge the Bat's boobies?
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet?
But
Damn.
in Sonic's world, is, like, Tails out there fucking around somewhere, or...
I think I asked if there were other, like, Sonic characters in his original world. Which was no? Other than one?
You asked if he knew other people.
Yeah.
That is dipping into spoiler territory, so...
Okay, we'll leave that. We won't get into that. So good shit. That was a good job.
Shit.
Good job, man. That was good. I'm really happy about that.
Your mouth is writing checks that your ass ain't paying. While your team breaks lane, we got dream teams. UNC, heavy cream cash. I'm called Green Wax. You trying to get big fucking.